Hello there everyone, King Sloth back again with a brand new video. And this is, I didn't really expect to be making a video like this in a way, because I didn't really feel like it was my place to be talking about it, but I've had loads and loads and loads of messages about it. And that is whether the army are doing the 2K run or the Bleep test. So I've had to do a bit of research myself, and it looks that for the foreseeable future, the army have now removed the 2K run. They're going to be sticking with the Bleep test for the foreseeable. This is just what I've been told by other people who are still currently serving, a couple of people who work in the PTI corps said for the foreseeable it's going to be this until we work out a new plan. Obviously with COVID, they got rid of the 2K run and they put the Bleep test in as like a easy way of getting less people involved in the run. Less people can be there so you can manage it better, I guess, in the best sense. However, I think because it was that easy to do, that easy to manage, I've been told that they're looking at keeping it full time, but we don't know as of yet what is happening. I haven't got a proper confirmation from anyone. All I've been told, I think really, is like the famous words, it's duty rumours at the minute. A couple of PTIs have said it, but then again, they're like, it can change at any point. It can change. But the main question was, if it's going to be a Bleep test, I need to train different. I need to train differently. I wouldn't say train differently. I'd say adjust certain things. So like when people were prepping for the 2K run, you're running like you're running like 4K, and then like each day, and then you were on like the last day of the week when you wanted to run, you'd run a 2K, see what time you get, and eventually it will knock it down. With the Bleep test, it's slightly different, I guess. You're working your lungs in a different way. It's not exactly more, oh, I've got to do this distance in this time. It's more, okay, I've got to do this shuttle at different speeds. So the way I've spoken to other people about this already, and they've said how much it's helped them, because I didn't want to put out a video if the train didn't work. It's train that I use currently anyway, and it has been working for me, so hopefully it helps you guys out. Okay, but I'm going to do like a 5-day, like a running schedule, I guess, which is what I've been doing since I've been on this course, since I've now transferred from the army to the RAF. I've adjusted my own little fitness schedule to reflect that, I guess, is the best way of putting it. But I'm not going to go for like the press and still, so just focus on the Bleep test. But back when I was in the army for the 2K run, I was running like 4K near enough, I think like 3 times a week, and then on one of the days I was running a 2K just to see what I should do, like what the time would be. Obviously in the signals the time is like, I think near enough 14 minutes or 13 minutes. So if you can't run a 2K in 13 minutes, there's something you need to work on. You need to work on your general cardio. If you can't pass that, it's insane. But yeah, the Bleep test, I've had to just decide, so rather than running like 4K here, 4K there, I've went back from that to doing a 2K run on a Monday, and then I'm doing a sort of, I guess, slightly less than 2K, but I also incorporate sprints at the beginning and sprints at the end. So I probably do like, I do lampposts. That might sound really weird, most people don't know what that means, but I do something called lamppost training. Well, I think it's known as fartlek training, I believe. And it's pretty much, what I do is I sprint to one lamppost, then I do like a little slow jog, sprint to another lamppost, and I keep doing that until I feel ill. To the point where I feel like if I do one more sprint, I'm going to pass out. And then do one more, and then carry on slow jogging. The rest of you two get like really fucking slow, like as slow as you physically can go without walking. And then at the end, I'll have like a little 5-minute breather and be like, okay, let me smash out another, like probably like 5 or 10 minutes of sprints as best as you can do. Obviously you'll be hanging out, but it's worth it. The third day, I do a bit of a longer distance, so I do my 4K run, which I've been doing here, which is quite actually amazing where I am. There's a little roundabout, and then it's like literally you run up the road, and literally it says half a mile from where you started. I was like, okay, cool, turn back. That's 1 mile run. Do another one, 2 miles. So slightly over 2K, but it's easier for me to see it because I can literally see a sign saying you are half a mile from that roundabout. I'm like, okay, cool. wicked. That's my way of measuring it rather than using the app stuff, because I don't like running with my phone on me. I like to be able to focus more on my breathing than listening to music. Obviously with tabbing it's different. You put the earphones in, you zone out, you ignore the world. But yeah, when you, my advice personally is run without earphones in, just because you can, number one, hear all the traffic around you. Number two, focus on your breathing. And number three, you actually get to like see the wildlife, bro. You can actually hear the birds flying around, everything, people talking. It's nice. It's nice to be able to hear people, especially if someone says like hello and wants to chat. You can like, okay, I'm in the middle of a run, but I'll stop and have a little chat. That's something you can do. So that's first day, 2K. Third day, sprints mixed in with a bit of a 2K to finish with sprints. Third day, I try and do around 4K. It might sound quite a lot, but it's not that bad, especially when you're running that 4K. It'll be at a slow pace. The fourth day is purely sprints, but you want to try and do hill sprints on that one. So find yourself a nice little hill. Once again, preferably with lampposts on. Lampposts are a big help. But the way you'd work out with this, it'd be a really, really quick session. And it works. I did this while I was in training as well for my promotion course back in the army. But I was running with weight on my back, so I was getting used to that. But pretty much it's sprint to the first lamppost, walk back to where you started. Sprint to the second lamppost, walk back. Third lamppost, walk back. And you keep doing that overall until you get to like level 12, like 12 lampposts up the hill. And then you eventually start working back down. So rather than doing sprint up to the 12th lamppost, sprint to the 11th. So it's like I think it's kind of what Craig Holman said. It's like a pyramid training scheme. And it works. Like, I've watched quite a lot of fitness videos on it. And it does work. And to be honest, it's over pretty quickly. Yes, it is disgusting. I'm not going to lie, it is disgusting. But it's really good for you. And the fifth day, you're going to take it nice and easy. You can do like a little slow pace 2K run. But you're not going to use that to beast yourself. You're going to use it to stretch out all your muscles. While you're out, do a little bit of leg flexing. Just stretch your legs as much as you can. And just take your time. Use that as like a cool down run. So pretty much what we used to do when I was doing boxing as well. We used to do a little run in the morning, but it was a fat burner. So you'd run quite slow, but you'd wrap up warm. So you would shred weight faster. But it worked. Once again, the less weight you are, the easier it is. As bad as it sounds, some people will be like, well, I'm big and I can still do this. It doesn't matter. If you lost weight, you'd do it better. As bad as it sounds. But anyway, that is my, I guess, way of improving your bleep test time, bleep test score, whatever it's called. It has been King Sloth, as always. Leave a like, comment and subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subs. I'm literally, I think we're 491 at the minute. I want to get there before New Year's. And you've all been amazing. I'll see you all soon.